27th show. I am your host, Madison Hedgecock. I did not ask for that song. I do not like the Dropkick Murphys. I am not a racist. Hi. Boston, just came back from there. I had a great time. Beautiful. A few things. I'm your host tonight. We're going to have 5 comics on tonight. They're all amazing. They're all close friends of mine. I'm very excited for you guys to see every single one of them. If anything happens, exit. Bathrooms are out in the bar that we all saw. Other than that, don't heckle the comedians. If you have something that you don't like, wait until I'm on stage and let me know about it. I'll handle it very well. Other than that, you guys ready for an amazing show? Yeah. Everybody got drinks. I think we have somebody doing cocktail service. You wave down, a cocktail waitress, they'll get you a drink. We'll get you guys good and drunk. It's only Tuesday. We got to get through the rest of this week, right? Yeah. I don't know about me. I think a lot of you guys know I drive motorhomes for a living. I have no business driving them. I don't have a special license or anything. These are 42-foot motorhomes. They are the LA trucks. I don't know. Like, if you see me, like, I'll be on my phone the whole time. Somebody fire me. I don't want to be doing this job anymore. I messed up at work, which it sucks, but it happens. I was pulling out of a driveway. It was very tight. The stairs on the motorhome didn't stow away like they're supposed to, and I was just driving forward, and I just hear a big. What was it? I go outside and see that. I go, it sucks to mess up at work, but on the bright side, when I mess up at work, I work for my dad. So, yeah, it's weird. I've gotten every job I've ever interviewed for, but I think there might be another reason I get it. I don't know. I call him up like, hey, I ruined the baby you really care about, and we do have a good relationship. I think if anybody knows, I have like power of attorney if something happened to my dad. So like, yeah, keep him on the life support. But he can blow up on me like any father/boss could, and he did. All the greats you expect to hear, you fucking idiot, how could you be so stupid? Why are you not paying attention? He starts getting tired with these cliche kind of disses, and he goes, you gotta get your fucking head in the game. I go, Dad, if you said that to me once in high school, maybe I would have gotten into a college. I wouldn't be a Teamster at 25. Seems like a weird time to learn how to parent. I don't know. He starts slowing down with his words. He's getting old. And he goes, I can't afford you anymore. Does anyone ever come out to their father just so he would stop talking to them? My roommate's gay. He's gay. He's a gay. That's the right word. My roommate's a gay man, and that's it. And I came home and I found out exactly how gay that I am. I came home, I opened up the door, they had just made a fresh batch of cookies, and they were watching RuPaul's Drag Race. And I sat down the couch next to them, and I ate their cookies, and we laughed at drag queens. That's the level. That's where I want to be. Just hanging out with a couple of freshly fucked fellas, shoving cookies down my gullet, screaming at Valentina for phoning in that lip sync for your life. What? She covered, if you guys don't know, she covered her lips for a lip sync battle. Makes no sense. It happened 2 years ago. Why have I not gone to counseling and figured this out? Something else I should go to counseling for. I don't like PDA. It grosses me out, but my roommate and his boyfriend had to go back home, and I wanted to be a cool straight. I don't know if that's our thing, but I saw them going for a kiss. I'm like, well, I have to approve. I don't want to be weird, so I don't want to avert my eyes, which is what I would have done in any situation. So I just kept looking, and I swear to God, I thought it was gonna be a little, and they would leave, but. It wasn't like I'll see you tomorrow. It's like I'll see you in 3 months. This is an airport kiss. They're just sitting there for 15 seconds, just going at it. I'm like, you guys know I'm watching. I get it. You really like each other. When do I jump in? Is it like double dutch? I never had the timing. I don't know. Clumsy. I don't know. Jesus. Getting over here. I could be better. I could be a better person in my car. I'm not. I'm awful. I scream. One time there's a postal service employee cut me off, and I sped up next to him in reverse traffic, turned on my map light so he can see me give him the finger. What's wrong with me? But this guy, he cut me off, we're just driving, and he pulls in front of me, and we all park, and the entire freeway just stopped for some reason. And I'm sitting there, I have to let my windows down, let the steam come out of the fucking car. Sitting there, I'm just watching him. USC plate, BMW 5 Series. He's an unoriginal rich guy, and I want just do something to mess with him. I see he's smoking a cigarette. Like, this is not who I am as a person. I don't know who overcame the spirit of Captain Planet. I see him smoking this cigarette, and I know what's going to happen. That's my opening. See him drop the cigarette, get out of my car. I start walking up to the cigarette. I'm like, all right, you got to say something badass, like this belongs to the trash. Cigarette's still burning, it's gonna hurt him. Pick up the cigarette, I look in the car. This guy has the biggest fucking biceps I've ever seen in my entire life. Like The Rock could take a lesson. Look at him, look at the cigarette, look at him, look at the cigarette. I just made a game time decision, just went, thanks for the cigarette, dude, I was fiending back there. Oh, okay. I want to get my ass kicked by someone who's doing better than me financially. That scares the hell out of me. See, he's like still looking at his rearview mirror, like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, oh yeah. Here's $1, man. Those things aren't cheap, right? Taxes. Shakier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to give me a little bit of support. Oh no, I'm doing so many things just to get material. I feel dirty. I feel cheap doing it. Like, I got the opportunity to go to a magic show with Paul Rubens. And I know this is hacky and cheap, but the setup writes itself. So I was sitting in a theater with Pee Wee Herman. I don't know what I expected. Like, because you want to know what happened? Fucking nothing. I had a good time watching magic. I'm just sitting there, enjoying myself. I have whimsy. I'm like, wow, look at you, juggler. That guy's really working for it. He's put a lot of practice in. Who am I? Am I happy now? At one point, he goes to adjust himself. I'm like, oh, he's 67 years old. If anything happens, like, oh, geez, are we going? All right, here, dude, I'll block for you this time. I know what you guys are thinking. Wow, Pee Wee Herman, man, who's next on your Hollywood hit list? Bam Margera? I got some, I'm sure. I just watched a documentary on Bam Margera. If you guys, he's been drinking since we all forgot about him. And it shows. Oh, man. It looks like if a Gia Monster fucked Bam Margera, which I think was in Jackass. I think that was cut, but it was originally in that. He's doing fine. He'll be able to fund his comeback many times. At one point, though, his mother was blaming my generation for her son's for all of his mental health issues, which. I don't know. Like he became bulimic at one point, and like that's awful. And like definitely talk to somebody if you're having a problem. But when you want to know who taught me how to be mean to fat people? Bam Margera. I feel like he deserves a little bit of it. Oh no. I went to a gay club recently. I'm going back to that. I'm part of the community. I'm out there. I went out with my roommate. We went to Akbar. That's a cool place. At some point, someone told me, this isn't true, by the way, that if you make eye contact with someone for 3 seconds, you have to sleep with them. Not true. I didn't know that, though. I had a couple of drinks in me, so I'm dancing at Akbar like this. Making sure I don't know what it is. Making sure I'm not making eye contact. So I'm looking all over this bar, and I finally look behind me, and I see a couple making eye. I went, ugh, gross. Because it was a guy and a girl. You're going to do that here? Whatever. Love is love, not my place to judge. Back to dancing. I do not dance like that, by the way. I'm a very good dancer. I have rhythm. But like 15 seconds later, I hear a boo! boo! I go, what's going on? Who doesn't like a good boo, right? I turn around and it's just, there's just a guy at the bar just booing the straight couple. I'm home. I can make fun of people for having PDA. I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. I jump in the booing. Me and him both booing this couple. We made them feel so uncomfortable, they left the bar. I'm doing that for everything. Someone asked me, hey, how are you going to vote in the upcoming election? I just went, boo. Like, we're so sorry, we'll take you off the list. If you guys don't like what I'm doing up here, no one else. What I'm doing, boo me. I will change my material immediately. It hurts. Don't you start. I don't know. Growing up, my dad wanted me to be like an outside kid. He wanted me to, I played video games a bit too much, maybe. So when he'd see me play video games, he'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Go outside. He'd rip the cord out of the wall. You're never going to learn anything from those video games. And I don't think that's true, because I know he's not going to say that shit when I pull the plug on him. Hey, Dad. I can't afford you anymore. You guys ready for an amazing night at stand-up comedy?